Hello and welcome to another episode of The Golden Life at One Coast in Pacific Palisades, California. My name is Bree Long, Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Echo Homes, and we're here today on the wraparound deck of Residence 604 at One Coast. You joined us last week for a little bit of a preview about the neighborhood, and we featured Sunset Boulevard and all the iconic locations that you'll find along that strip of road here in Los Angeles. Today, I want to spend some time with you sharing about Pacific Coast Highway, which is just outside our back door, right on the beautiful Pacific Ocean, and we're going to talk about some of those iconic locations that you can visit as a homeowner here at One Coast. Let's hop in the private elevator of Residence 604. We'll pop up to my car and hit the road. Let's go. This front entrance is manned 24/7 with 3 shifts of security. Wave to the guys. I'm coming right up to the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Pacific Coast Highway. I'm going to take a right here and we are going to see Gladstone's restaurant just to the left of us. This is kind of a local landmark. It's been around since the early 70s, so that's a great local spot to hit. And just right, across the street from One Coast. So we've got Will Rogers State Beach we just passed as well. This is just a stone's throw from the front of the community. Great coastline for miles and miles as we head north. We're going to pass the Getty Villa on the right. That's just up on the bluff side here as we approach Malibu. We're coming up on the Mastro's Ocean Club. This is a very fancy, just sleek, amazing restaurant, especially if you like steak and seafood. That is the place to go for a nice evening out. We've got all the Santa Monica mountain range to my right here for miles and miles. Again, we talked about this on one of our other episodes of just the square footage, 150,000 acres of land that's for public use. Just up here on the left is Moonshadow's restaurant, patio and bar. This is also kind of a cultural icon and landmark. Older restaurant that's been here for quite some time. Great time to be had at Moonshadow's. We're just coming up to Duke's Malibu, which is another fantastic restaurant. Lots of fun, great live music. So Pacific Coast Highway is also a huge spot for bicyclists. So you'll see cyclists out here every weekend. California coastline, again, for cyclists is, second to none. So we just passed the Soho House as well, which is a private social club that's new to LA. There's one in West Hollywood and they've just opened one recently here in Malibu. And then Nobu, of course, if you are a sushi fan, you are not going to find any better sushi in the land than from Nobu. So it's definitely a special night out that you should plan for and enjoy immensely and worth doing a few times a year if you can get over there. Malibu Beach Inn just to the left on Carbon Beach. Great place for a afternoon cocktail overlooking the oceanside. We're just passing the Malibu Pier, which is, beautiful just to stroll out and take a closer look at the ocean glistening in the sun, but also a great sports fishing pier. There's also a restaurant at the end of the pier, which is great to grab a snack, and they've got great ice cream. We are at the Malibu Village. This is a fun spot. I like to come here on Sunday mornings, take a nice drive up the coast, and then maybe stop at the Country Mart and grab some coffee. This retail center is great. Again, great place to stroll on the weekends. It's an open air retail center. You've got shops like Sephora, Vince, Chrome Hearts, Lucky, Ralph Lauren, Fred Siegel as well is another store. All kinds of great, luxury retailers that can be found. Great walking open areas as well to stroll and sit and just soak in, the best that we've got to offer up here in Malibu. I just got my coffee from the Malibu Country Mart. Hope you enjoyed the tour of Pacific Coast Highway and all of the cultural hotspots that we have here in Southern California. I'm headed over to the Whole Foods Market right next door to grab some groceries and then hop in the convertible and heading south back to One Coast. Thanks so much for joining today for another episode of The Golden Life. Be sure to reach out to us at liveonecoast.com for more information about One Coast, or feel free to call us or email us at the email below, and we'll be happy to share more information about our beautiful community of One Coast. Have a great afternoon and a golden life.